I had to drive Sarah's car today. That was a culture shock. She's not that poor. Her car is honestly a joke, but knowing who she is, it probably means the world to her just to have it, as she is Mexican American. That's maybe too heavy. Tell me more about Sarah's car, though. Well, it smells like tapatio sauce. There are fingerprints from taco grease all over the steering wheel and media console, and I swear there is a faint murmur of a salsa music that one hears constantly playing in the back seats. The second you hear it, it's gone. The second it's gone, you hear it again. It's like that. It can't be like that, but it is. And if she ever gets any money, we'll see her jumping down the street in this thing. She's just a quarter Spanish, you know. That sounds pretty Mexican. It's not even. I don't know, man. It's pretty Mexican if you ask me. Hey, have you ever seen Crash? If we're open and I can be honest, I personally feel that I'm that racist cop played by Matt Dillon in Crash. I know you probably can't see it, because that guy's an industry plant, a fictional character designed by visionaries of a pre-woke Hollywood agenda, whereas I'm more realist than racist, less metaphysical than human ideas projecting through Hollywood. I don't make both sides cringe with my own myopic misunderstandings of a modern society, and I don't commit any gaffes that we can all be aware of, but I still know that if my soul had incarnated into that meat, Matt Dillon's meat in Crash, me inside that meat, bringing to that meat my soul, then that soul does what I saw go down in Crash. I would be guilty of the same things. All I'm saying. That's too heavy, man. What I'm saying is I too could be capable of misserving and harming a minority behind the authority of a badge, and I too could likewise be capable of selflessly risking my life to save my very same victim in a later time frame. I really think you're too heavy, man. How about those jets, huh? How about them? I once molested a black woman outside a bar. Oh, shit. Yeah. Did you pull her out from under a burning car in a later time frame? No. Oh, shit. Yeah. That's not cool, man. I never said it was. And this was racially motivated. Not even. I was near fatally drunk when I got thrown out of Applebee's. It all happened really fast. I saw her tits and I just motorboated them and started pulling on her ass because I really wasn't thinking. Near fatally drunk. Have you ever been 30 drinks deep? No. When you're 30 drinks deep, you're no longer in your head. It's like astral traveling, but instead you just go unconscious and let your body is still working. Sounds like blacking out. It is blacking out. Sorry you had that experience. I still don't see your connection to the cop in Crash, though. Why not? Because I got beat up by Terrence Howard in real life? What? In the movie, Terrence Howard stands aside while Matt Dillon sensuously pats down his wife with his eyes locked right on him. Terrence Howard painfully looks away in defeat because he thinks his intervention will only make the corrupt cop, Matt Dillon, become more abusive. That's the movie version. What happened to me in real life was that I got viciously beat up by both my victim and her enormous boyfriend. I never heard about this. It happened a couple of years after we stopped hanging out. So, you did molest this black woman. Right. But you weren't a cop. You were blackout drunk. It was outside a public restaurant where people could see you do it, and the victim of your crime and her boyfriend both viciously beat you up for doing what you did. Exactly. Just like in Crash. Basically, if you adapt all circumstances accordingly, yes. Either you have world-class empathy, or compassion is not a tool of intellect, despite it is argued to be as vital as water. I really like these deep philosophical talks. Whole other side of you, man. I never knew it. I never knew it in you either. It's because Ryan was always such a cold case. If intellect were art, he'd be a Philistine. I think you could just call him a fool and get away with it. In that case, I shall. Ryan, wherever you are a fool, and it does not pain me that we have not reunited. Well stated. What else is on the docket? Well, I made a fictitious Venmo email this morning and mass distributed it to hundreds of emails that I typed in randomly. Almost 400 people said no or didn't respond, but three recipients said yes, and therefore I have made $3,000 with it. Most of that will go to my mortgage and paying bills, but it still leaves me with 1,000 something left over. Shall we get tanked at Applebee's and maybe from now on not become so astutely had anymore by movies like Crash or The Blind Side? I say fuck your mortgage, forget your bills, take all $3,000, rent a Maybach, take it to the hood, pick up hoes, buy lots of drugs for everyone. Basically, just dominate life in the hood as two white guys who they have never seen before and will never see again. I don't think we could even do that. We can do it. They will accept us. They will party with us. They will consider us cool as fuck because we will make it rain all day. We will finish the night with like a crawfish boil on the block with all of our ephemeral new friends. What do you think? It's very idealistic. If we just show up and show out, we will not be denied. So Applebee's? Yes, Applebee's. Let me go get my coupon book from my car.